You're good, you're
Hello,
good. You're good.
hello, and welcome to the Zoom Racing Lead, fifth season, first race of Division 3.
Welcome, yes. I'm here joined with Thermo, and man, I'm here to tell you I'm excited. It's gonna be a hell of a race. Bahrain, always a really good track for an opening, for opening a season. All drivers here, it's where they drop the sandbags, as we see Cole Cummins heading out for his outlap. Actually, many drivers heading out for their outlap. So, I don't know. What do you think, Thermo? What times do you think we're gonna see?
Well, for sure, we're definitely going to see, especially Cole Cummings, not Cole Cummings, but Colin Edwards, pulling in some. Well, he dropped down to D3 from D1, so we're expecting pull time to be around a high to mid 28.
Yeah. I can get with that. I agree. I mean, also track evolution I think is very quick around Bahrain. I mean, usually after what 5-6 minutes you can already see 2-3 tenths improvement. So we're gonna see how drivers tackle the track and as you say, yeah, we'll hope to see low 128s, maybe even high 127s.
Whoa! For sure, for sure. So let's hop
Who
on
knows?
with the man, Cole Cummings.
Cole Cummins, as he's preparing himself to go for his first push lap, and while he's on his back straight, what do you think about some of the driver pairings? For example, Mercedes, Klinsmann with Mr. Wild Fury.
I
That's
think I think
power
Todu made a really smart decision. Wild Fury and Colin Edwards definitely some of the strongest picks in D3. I think they're definitely going to be bringing in the points, and they're definitely going to be doing finishing.
I agree. I completely agree. As we see, Cole Cummins tackle that turn one, carry minimal speed, looks really good on the power really early, getting on the curbs, looking to get all the track space he can get, breaking around the 100-meter mark, trying to get a super tight to that apex, using all of the track for exit. Looks good. He's looking really fast. Down
Yeah.
to that little S part, giving gas as soon as he can, stays on the gas, touches that little apex, and then he is hard braking down into the hairpin. And
Yeah.
then here comes, from what I say, is the trickiest corner in the circuit now. Like, oof, look at that.
Yeah.
Avoids blocking up that front, looking like a really good lap. And then here, really important to get that last turn correct, because here either you lose time or you gain time. Ooh, getting super close to that brake markers, boy. Watch out.
And not only that, Cole Cummings with the fastest first sector, so he's on a proper flyer right now.
I agree. He's looking really fast.
A
Now here's
28.5 is a really decent first sector.
Yep, I agree. As he's coming down the back straight, breaking around 80-70 meters, trying to get it hooked. As we see Roberto with a 129.3. Let's see if Cole Cummins can beat that 127, 128, 120. Ooh, he does 128.9. The first man to get into the 129s. Here we go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's only gonna go up from here.
Yeah.
As we see. Yep.
Like I said earlier, Cole Cummings, quick driver, and breaking into the 28s very early into the session. We have Ethan Patel with a 29 flat, very close to Cummings. Pylon with a 29.2, and Babuda with a 29.3, and Spoonie with a 29.6. So, Sindunga, are we expecting any surprises for D3?
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I expect so. It's only quality, as we see more drivers taking their laps. But I think, as I said before, Merck looks like a really strong pairing. I mean, I gotta say Red Bull, because I mean Duncan. I'm pretty sure he had a little team talk after last night's disaster class from the Red Bull Powertrain Scuderia. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna see Ethan. He's, I like to joke around. I like to call him the sandbag king, because when I first joined ZRL, he was no controller, but like he was matching Johannes's times. So I think if he takes off the sandbags, Cal and Ethan, they can be wants to look out for.
Yeah, for sure. But as we're seeing so far, Cole Cummings showing up with the Williams.
Yeah, indeed, it's what Garrett likes to see.
Yeah,
I mean,
Garrett's
he
definitely
went from
one happy team principal right now.
indeed. I mean, it's his redemption. I mean, going from Red Bull to Williams, he's got to put in the work. He's got to show that he still got it, as he's got the pace, and he's here to take it all. As we see some drivers going to the pits. Oh, as we see Klinsmann having a little off track down on my other screen, manages to get it on track. As we see Marino on his on the back straight, McLaren I think also is gonna look to show strong showing. Eric,
Yeah.
Super fast driver. I think he's both of them actually are gonna bring McLaren some good points.
Yeah, Marino with a 29.8, a good bank for D3. Marino not known for his qualifying, but known for his racecraft. Not always keeping it on track, but when he does have good performances.
He has good pace on track. You can see him like getting good overtakes, making his tire last. So if he can get that quality a bit better, I mean, it would benefit him a lot. As we see Cal, I think he's going in for the pits, going in for a slow lap.
We have Roberto coming out on his out lap, and we have Zebra Strike rounding out his lap right now. So, our boy Zebra Strike, fastest for his sector, matched the middle sector with the fastest driver. So, Zebra Strike right now on a flyer.
A complete flyer. And Zebra Strike usually the quiet guy, the unsuspecting, but like he can pull out monstrous pace if he wants. Like he was.
And monstrous pace he has. Zebra Strike with a 28.7. 2/10 ahead of Cole. Yeah, showing what the house can do. Correct, Sandunga.
As you were saying, 2/10 ahead of Cole Cummins. Now the battle is on. What do you think, Thermo? Can Cole Cummins find 2/10 in the next 10 minutes?
Well, we will definitely see. I think OJ is currently on a flyer right now. No, he's going in. Marino is currently going in as well. So that should be almost all of our drivers coming in.
Yeah, for the first set of laps. For the first lap, sorry.
Yep. Let's hop aboard with Klinsmann. We didn't really give him that much light. Fastest middle sector. 10th off the first sector.
Ooh, gets a really good exit of that last corner. Ooh, hooks it really good against the apex. DRS wide open. As we see him go. Jesus, same 10th. Just a couple bounces off. Woo! It's on. It's on.
Yeah, wow. Already two drivers matching same times, and the rest of the drivers only being a couple of tenths and sometimes hundredths off of each other. I think this is going to be a really interesting race, Sandunga.
Yeah, and I know what's interesting as well. It's only one set of tires. Like, I mean, drivers are coming into swap. They know that the track is getting rubbered in, and they're gonna look to lower those times by quite a bit. We see Roberto heading into the final first sector. Let's see if he gets blocked. No, that Red Bull moves, Ferrari moves out of the way pretty quickly.
Ooh, gets a little bit spicy.
Yes, he manages, but he might have lost maybe 1 or 2 tenths there. But still, he keeps pushing. Here comes the tricky corner, manages to navigate it fairly well. DRS wide open, and now it's full throttle towards the end of this little straight, as you can say. Now here, and I don't know, I mean, this is a complicated part. Like, you can get understeer, oversteer. I mean, it all depends at the angle where you take this little corner. He keeps his foot down. That's good. Oversteer. There you go. That's his lap. Yeah. Oof. Taking a little Rolex marker board, but nonetheless, I guess it's back to the pits and new set of fresh. Still time. And we still have like 6 minutes perhaps. So looking good. Corsair, is he improving? I didn't manage to see the time. No, he's not. He's on 132. Yeah. Oof. He's cooling off. So yeah. It's up on board. Yeah. But he's I mean, he's also like, the quiet guy. I mean, yeah, he likes to joke around in the server, pretty cool guy. But when race day, I see he goes super wide for that turn. Nonetheless, I think he kept minimal speed up. But yeah, like when it comes race day, he likes to show up. That's his lap. Exactly. Yeah. Manages to stop it. I mean, he's gonna have time though. Perhaps he will look to sub tires. But nonetheless, as we see Cole Cummins, he's starting his flyer now. I'm thinking, or he might have messed up. Cummins and Wild Fury, both of them on a lap. All of them in the search for that E1. Both of them looking for 2/10. Cole Cummins into the first sector takes that. Looks really good. As we see, Ethan Patel going into the pits. It was on a slow lap, I think. I think yeah. I think he aborted. Yeah. Because he's looking slow. All right, both. Yep. Let's see. I mean, still 6 minutes left. What do you think? How much can they improve if they keep it on track, of course? Perhaps anything can happen now. I mean, or perhaps one of them pushes too hard, and as we see a yellow flag. I think that's a has one around. Yeah, it's Corsair. Okay, no damage. Should be. Yep. Yeah. Trying to find the limits of grip. As we see, Roberto and Jusman, and I think he was improving. Kush, I think he's warming up. 38, 39. Yeah. I mean, his clock's counting, but he might have aborted. All right. Let's see what the Williams driver can do. Also trying to reivindicate himself, trying to show that he is indeed a driver to be one to look out for. Goes a bit deep, but manages to keep the minimal speed up with this. Yeah, 1/10 down. All right. Showing now. Let's see if he can keep this momentum going. Because if he keeps it, yeah, we up there. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You can tell. I mean, much better from his first lap. A lot of improvement as we see here, getting nice and tight into that apex, giving it gas. The car responds to him very smoothly. Looks like he's got it under control. Obviously, has again, I think. Yes. He's coming, huh? No. As Roberto, P6. Oof. All right. Okay. He's in between the Red Bull sandwich right now. All right. The top 10. There, yeah. Oh yeah. Nice spotting there. I mean, it's tight all around the field. Oh my god. That's why I'm thinking this season quali is gonna be super important because track position like this is gonna be crucial to your race. Let's see. Stars, which yeah. Mr. Ethan Patel, yeah, he's currently on his outlap. He's going to be too fast for a outlap, or I think it's just optical illusion. It looked like he was pushing for a bit, maybe trying to warm those tires up. But yeah, completely. Oof. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, how, according to you, how hard is it now compared to last year's game to gain to complete a successful undercut on someone? Yeah, I mean, I agree. Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. So it's all about like getting those tires like to operating temperature and keeping them there. As we see, Mr. Ethan Patel starting. Oh, as we see Wild Fury, the Mercedes driver, asserting 128.6. Would you look at that? There it is. The 210s he was searching. Mm-hmm. Very little time. Commentary spurs. Oof. Come on, Ethan. Get it together. Oh, he's gonna wait. 1 minute. Oh, it's over. It's over. Yeah. Who's name, please? Let's see Bobert in the pits. He negotiates this tight hairpin very good. Launches him fast into the corner as 25. Yeah, amazing. Serious strike. Like he's the quiet one, but he can. Like he's showing he's got the pace here. He's trying to get the slipstream. Moves out of the way. Nice teamwork from both Red Bull drivers. Let's see what Cal can do. Let's see his second sector time as he approaches this. 7 tenths, almost 8 tenths faster. He's coming. He's coming. Yeah. Short shift. Yeah. Oh my god. With a good traction, and he does. Okay. There you go. Red Bull on provisional pole. That's it. Yeah. That's uh, that's what Red Bull were looking for, I think. Commanding, showing what that they're here to fight for championship. Yep. Ooh. Woo. Perhaps as we see in VA leaving the session, but yeah, that I mean that scrap with that McLaren was tight. So, yeah, is that who's that? I think it's this thing. So what's going on? What? As as we see, Marino and Cole Cummings have at it. I think that was dissing, and like I don't want to think that it was on purpose, but looked like dissing. I mean, cars were jumping all over the place. Oof. Yep. Yeah. That's gonna be. Yeah. Stick while sitting. Can he get out of P16? Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah. I mean, well, Zebra Strike. That's the one surprise for me. And then I would say, yeah, Cole Cummins. I mean, but aggressive, yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, he's got the pace. He's fast. I mean, and it's showing that Bahrain is a pretty good track for him. But I mean, you also gotta give it to 2 stars. I mean, P11 in that Alpine almost makes it to P10. Very good showing. Both Williams, Boberto and Cole Cummins, 5 and 7 respectively. Williams looking to grab a good bunch of points. So go grab a quick drink, and we'll be right back. As you saw on our quality, we have Kyle Klinsmann locking out the front row. Whoa, what was that? I mean, are we having desync? Are we having what's going on? As we see, Ethan, Boberto, Eric, and Pylon getting disqualified. They're gonna start on really cold tires, and I'm scared. I'm scared for the restart, like for the race start. I mean, we're gonna have 4 drivers on stone cold tires, and a pack of wolves behind them. Yeah, I think. Yep, that's a glitch. I think that it won't let you join during your formation lap, or I think it was in F121. They must be really happy now, huh? I mean, if on these tires, especially, I mean, on the start, either they go super low revs or they risk spinning. But if you go super low revs, I mean, the guys behind you, they're on launch control, like they have the appropriate revs, and if they get a good start, you get eaten. So it's a dilemma. But yes, sir. This part is always majestic, as we see them weaving, trying to get the last bit of temperature into their tires as they line up, trying to get that perfect grid lineup, which yep. Let's see if that affected him on his grid. No? Yeah. As we see, a couple more disqualifications, but nonetheless. As we see in the comments, are the Mercedes TP guaranteeing a Klinsmann win, and Buffalo Trace questioning. As here we go, getting ready. Let's see. Cal is gonna defend the ball. Klinsmann is gonna attack as they go. Lights out and they go away. Klinsmann gets a very good start. Oh my God! Cal gets wheel spin as they all go into the first corner fairly clean. We see Klinsmann going wheel to wheel. Cal keeps P1. Klinsmann trying to skip around the outside as we see them all going into that funnel effect, keeping it nice and tight. Boberto getting an absolute monster of an exit through turn 1 as he goes ahead wheel to wheel with Ethan Patel. He gets the inside, the Red Bull is not behind. Oh, as they touch, and yeah, they spin. Oh my God. And I think they hooked up. I don't think there's damage, but yeah, that's gonna send it to the back of the field. As ahead, they keep it together. From P10, from P11 to P5, huh? Talk about a good race start. Sure. Race is won. Ooh. And we see the big losers: Boberto, Ethan, Josh, and Sponini, who were, I think, the drivers who had cold tires. If I'm not mistaken, I think. As we see Pylon, he's seed. He's gonna have to. It's such a shame. I mean, he had a really good race start. He hooked up really nice. He had really good traction through turn 1 and 2, and then that unlucky contact with Ethan, which is gonna get looked by the stewards for sure. As we see Cal, but on the back, Corsair is attacking Fitzdigbrough head to head the house with the AlphaTauri. Let's see. Corsair has got the inside, but out of nowhere, Eric gets past Corsair and Fitzdigbrough Eric up into P6. That McLaren is flying right now through the track. Oof. Hectic start. For now, I think everybody's keeping it clean, trying to keep it between the below the 1 second mark for DRS, which is next lap, which I'm guessing that's where the attacks are gonna come. What do you think? He's gonna send it. Ooh, Kushi closes the door I bet Kush is really happy having Freddy behind him right now. Like, exactly, letting him know that as they say, the lion doesn't wait too long to stalk. So Kushi already knows that Fred, he's got the battery. Perhaps he's gonna try something. As we see Kushi keeping it super tight, keeping it super defensive, trying to get a good exit to the streaky corner into the last back straight. As we see Fred getting super close to Kushi, 1/10 up, 1/10 away. And he wants to stay that way because behind him Cole Cummins is coming. He's leading the charge with OG, Marino, and Roldy behind him, all trying to gain positions. Eric, Eric's already flashing. Oof, something's never changed, but nonetheless, Eric. We see him though. Yeah, we see him struggle during quali. I think that's his problem corner. Nonetheless, the Cal has successfully managed to break out of DRS from Klinsmann, which has successfully broken out of DRS from from Zebra, but the Mercedes driver, Wild Fury, is bouncing. He's looking to get close to Zebra's gearbox as he's below 1 second. He's just about hanging in DRS range. Pretty sure Zebra knows it and he's trying to push as much as he can with the battery. We're gonna see him now open that rear wing and try to gain time. I agree. Let's hop on with the Aston Martin, Freddie Razzle. I think he's now thinking, he's trying to prepare himself. Where can I overtake? Is it this back corner? Because if he does it now, he won't have DRS. But let's see. Trying to get as close as he can to that to the rear wing of that Alfa Romeo. No one, absolutely no one. Oof. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I agree. Because then what? Tire degradation is just too high. I mean, you cannot compete with the pace that mediums will have when your softs go off. As we see Kushi flashing, so now Freddy knows that he might be vulnerable to an attack. As we see Cal and Klinsmann staying within that 1.1 distance margin, so not really gaining, but not really losing, just like at a stalemate, if you would say, between the Red Bull and the Mercedes driver. So I don't know. Yeah, true. And Eric, he's catching, huh? He's slowly creeping into the back of stars. But as speaking of stars, he might have a decent issue as he leads the session, which is gonna give that place to Eric. So at this point, I want to ask you, Thermo, are they pushing or are they managing right now? Because we're seeing the 1.3, 1.4. Okay. All right. As we see, look at that. We see Freddy Russell getting side to side. Kushi, who's got his DRS light on, and we see Fred successfully gaining a clean overtake on Kushi. Yeah, man. I mean, that turn one is tricky, and a lot of drivers desperate to. Wow! Look at that, Cole Cummins. He's fast. Yeah, can go for the good old switch and someone's gonna have to concede it. Okay, Kushi lifts. Oof, that was some good racing, but it's not over. Kushi still has DRS. He's still looking to stay with Cole. Cole who, and then OG, my boy, OG looking to get into that top 10. He knows Kushi's flashing. He knows he's got the traction. Kushi opens the door, and now it's gonna be a drag race through the back straight. Sorry, Who's gonna break later? He's got Kushi on the inside, and OG gets the move done. OG up into P10. So Kushi, I don't know. Is his tires going? Is his ERS like did he deploy it too soon or I don't know? He's looking like losing a bit of pace.
Hey guys, we cannot hear Thermo on the broadcast.
Oh, Thermo. We can
Yes.
hear you on the.
So sorry about that. You guys can hear me now.
Sorry about that technical difficulty.
Uh-huh. So
And we are back.
yes. And so Kushi, again, like I was saying before you guys didn't hear me, struggling on the tires, getting very loose throughout these corners.
I agree, especially through turn 1 and 2. It seems to manage it quite good, but now he's barely hanging onto the by a needle. Actually 1 or 2 tenths to OG's DRS. Let's see if he can keep hanging on. As we see, Ethan Patel around the outside of Kushi. Is he gonna make the move down? A little bit of wheel banging. He wants the inside. Kushi has to leave, and Ethan Patel. Oof, that was.
Yeah,
That was a
Ethan
nice
Patel
overtake.
just pushing his way through Kushi.
He's fine. It's because he knows he had a good position. He's still 6 places down to where he started, and you know he's got to push. As we have a yellow in sector 2, I think someone spawned. That's a Ferrari.
That is a Ferrari,
Pylon.
and that is a Ferrari of Julian Pylon.
Yeah, oof, unlucky.
Ferrari having an amazing D4 race, but just suffering right now.
Yeah, I mean it's karma. I mean I'm pretty sure Peter did some type of magic, and it's yin and yang. It's good and bad. So now let's see if D2 race is better for the Ferrari, for the Scuderia Ferrari.
Oh, we have
now Pylon to the back of the grid.
yeah, and now we have Spoonini looking up the inside of Hokage, sends it, goes over the curb, and makes the move.
He gets the move done on Roldy. Roldy who's gonna look to hang on to the back straight, trying to get as much slipstream as he can, and try to stay with the Ferrari driver, who's in theory could push him, could pull him up to where Kushi is, only 2 seconds right now.
Hokage going deep into turn 1, keeps on the power nicely. Ooh, and just overcooks it on the exit. That's
Unlucky.
another spun Alpine.
I'm telling you, I mean, there's turn 2. It likes to take victims. I mean, if you're just a tiny bit too aggressive on throttle, it's over. The car says.
Ooh, and Freddie Rizal making his way around the outside of Fitz Dickwell.
Side by side. Ooh, it's gonna be a tight corner. Who's gonna break the latest? Fitz got the inside. Little bit of wheel banging, but no damage. As we see Fitz getting the better traction and getting the move done. I think he was defending though.
Yeah, Fitz
from
was
Freddie.
defending from Freddie Rizal. Freddie Rizal
Beautiful.
charging his way through the field right now.
He is like he's on fire right now. He's a madman on track. He wants to show that he still got the pace, and he wants, at least I think he wants a top 5 finish. Trying to get some good points for that, for the Aston Martin.
Okay, let's hop
Now-
on with OJ here. Staying on the back of Ethan Patel. So do you think OJ can possibly catch up to Ethan?
I mean, in theory he could, but the thing is, does he think it's worth to pull Ethan, or does Ethan have enough battery to pull OG through the field? So I think he's playing the long game, and I think he's gonna stay behind.
Okay, so OJ getting a 29.6 in qualifying, and Ethan getting a 29 flat. So there should be about 2 to 3 tenths of pace difference between these guys.
I agree. I agree.
So
But-
currently we have the closest 3 pairing, which is Cole Cummings, Freddie Rizal, Fitz Dickwell, and Stars, all jockeying for position right now.
As we see, it looks like a Turismo race, all like a Formula 2 race, all tucked in together. As we see, Freddie Russell getting a really good exit through that tricky turn into the back straight. And here, I don't know. I don't think it's worth making an overtake here, but we see them super close together, trying to see who can get the better exit, who can get the better traction, and most importantly, who can save more ERS for the DRS zone.
Yeah,
As for now, Stars is the conductor of the train. Let's see how long
yeah,
this
for
will last.
yeah, for sure. So Stars having the disconnect, you know, definitely was up his way in P5 with a big gap to the midfield, but sadly slowing down. But I think he has the pace to keep up. Right now he's defending from OJ. Goes a little bit wide, comes back in. Okay, oh, nice and late on the brakes. Oh, OJ has to tap wheels with him.
Whoa, very late. He drops the parachute super late, but
Oh, and Stas just taps the back of him.
And they both spin. Oh my god, this is disastrous. Okay. Well, that's gonna be looked at, but I mean, both of them were going hard, were pushing to the limit, but unlucky spin for both of them, which is gonna send them to the back.
Yeah, and Cole.
Yep.
Yeah, and Cole Cummings struggling behind Freddie Rizal.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, Cole is he managing or is he pushing? Because I think right now he just says, I mean, Fred's he's got good pace. He's pulling me to Eric slowly, but I don't know. Perhaps he wants to burn his ERS on his in lap.
Yeah, and Freddie Rizal, a podium sitter on Bahrain 2 seasons ago. So Freddie Rizal definitely having that knowledge of the track can put it to use.
I think he likes this track. Yeah. I completely agree.
So,
Yes.
ooh, as we see Marino getting all nice and close to Bebeto right now.
Yeah, or this is gonna be one to watch out for, as both of them are super. How do you say this? They like to push to a limit. So Roberto trying to get close to Stars, trying to get within that 1 second mark, trying to get DRS to defend, as we see Marino trying to get the best exit as he can, trying to line his car up, as we see Stars going into the pit lane for a new set of hearts, which I presume.
Yeah, and
Unless he
Marino
pulls back.
trying to send it on the outside.
He shows
Bebeto
himself.
wins the brake test.
Oof. Yeah, Marino thinking better, pulling the parachute a bit earlier, trying to get a good exit through the second DRS zone, but I think he's too far. He's not gonna make it.
And Cushy just slowly dropping down the order. Fitzstickwell gets right past him.
Round the outside. So now Cushy, I think he really has to. Maybe he pushed way too hard and burned those tires up. So perhaps he might be looking to go into the pits sometime soon.
Not only that, he has the Ferrari of Spunini breathing down his neck.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can get some Ferrari team orders in here to let Spunini by.
I think he's gonna let him buy on the next straight. Spunini knows he's flashing, he doesn't have battery, and right now, I mean, Spunini, he's trying to chase Fitz for that 10th position. Spunini looking like he has good pace, as we see, Kushi getting a bit loose on that S part of the circuit. Spunini, I think he's not gonna wait, he's gonna make the move now. He's using his ERS, getting alongside Kushi. Kushi knows. Kushi not backing up. Both of them are gonna go side by side into the last turn. Spunini has the inside line, goes later on the brakes, gets the move done. He's gonna have DRS, and his next target is gonna be Fitzstickball, who has 1.6 seconds ahead and gaining. Have a yellow flag in sector 3. I think that's an Aston Martin. That's around. Looks like Josh Barnsley. As we have more DCs, we see
as we can see, Cole Cummings still hanging on to the back of Freddie, not getting close enough to make the pass, but definitely just hanging on with the RS.
Yeah, I mean he's just being pulled along. I mean Freddie knows. I mean he's probably trying to break the RS, but Cole, I mean he's consistent. If he wants to stick with you, he'll stick with you. So. And currently not on the battery. Cole, I think he's waiting for the moment, waiting for Fred to do a mistake, or just waiting until he has to make a pit stop to try to get a good in lap.
Okay, and let's look at Klinsman right now. So, Sandunga, let's just say this: you're on the boots of Toto Rivas. Do you let your drivers jockey it out for position, or do you keep someone in front and keep someone behind?
No, I mean it's first race of the season. I mean you gotta let both drivers go head to head to see who's gonna go for the championship. I'd say just go at it.
Yeah, let them race.
Yes, let them race, exactly. Let's do it. You, what
Uh,
would you do? Valtteri James or not?
yeah, Valtteri, it's James. Stay
Okay,
behind your
okay,
teammate.
understandable, yeah. I mean, in part, yes, because right now, both Mercedes they have 3.7 gap to Cal, which is their main target. So technically, they shouldn't be fighting, but I mean, who am I to say no to a good entertaining fight, you know?
Yeah, and Klinsman keeping Zebra Strike away from Wild Fury right now.
Yeah. Both of them, Zebra Strike and Klinsman will have DRS from Wild Fury, so we'll see. Klinsman will be looking to defend from Zebra, so I think both of them should be speaking right now, trying to find a way. Either both of them pull along, or Klinsman tries to keep Zebra just at that 1 second mark. Which
Yep.
he was-
And we also have Marino, Babito, and Cushy getting really close, and seems like Babito's about to make a move. No, Babito decides to stay and wait for the DRS.
Decides to clear of it. Yeah. So Cushy knows. Cushy knows Boberto is coming. He's trying to get a good exit. But Cushy knows that Boberto he has the pace. He probably has the battery. As we see, Cushy with more ERS, his light is not flashing. So I think he has recovered some pace. As we see Boberto being dragged along, sucked in that vacuum behind him, and let's see how good of an exit he gets. Trying to get super close into into Cushy's Alfa Romeo. DRS wing wide open. Let's see how much he can cut. 110, 210. It's not gonna be close. Cushy's flashing now. Roberto knows that. Cushy trying to go a bit defensive, but no, it's not gonna be enough. Late braking for Roberto, and ooh, gets a very good exit out of turn 1. We're gonna look for the switchback in turn 2. Decides better of it as Cushy gets a bit of a moment. Can he defend? Cushy goes a bit defensive, but no, decides better of it and stays behind. So right now, how much time is Roberto losing? And Cushy, I mean, Sponini is already 1 second ahead. So
Yeah, Babito definitely losing time to Cushy. Cushy not seeming in form right now.
Yep. Yeah. I'm telling you. I mean, I think he has to box, but I think he's hoping for a safety car or something in order not to lose. Because I think he's looking for the gap, but he doesn't quite have the gap yet to box. As he goes a bit wide, Roberto's looks a bit.
Oh, and we have somebody off right now. I think that was Marino.
Marina's off. Ooh, the McLaren driver was going so well. He was up into traditional points position, but now all the way back, he's gonna have to build up again from P16.
Yeah, and Marino in character in Bahrain, sadly. Let's hop on with Eric McNerney. We haven't given him much love at this time, and makes the move on OJ. Down the
Amazing. I mean, Eric, you know, he fast driver. He likes to burn ERS, but nonetheless, he can keep that momentum going. I mean, he can get that McLaren, you know, going fast. As we see stars again with a bit of decent issues, so hope he returns. But now let's see if OJ can return the favor to Eric.
Yeah, let's see if
OJ
OJ can
close.
definitely hook up this lap, keep it nice and close to the back of that gearbox, and hopefully try to make a move in the back straight.
And we see OG and Fitzdickwood 9th and 10th respectively. Nice showing from the AlphaTauris, showing that they can be in the top 10 on the.
Okay, so San Diego, let's look at these laps. So currently, 4th place, Zebra Strike is lapping faster than everybody else on this field by a 10th or even more.
So he's got the pace.
Yes. Zebra Strike
Now-
right now is lapping quicker than everyone.
Okay, but the thing is, do the Merc boys know that? Because right now they're happy. They know that he's, you know, between the 7th, 8th, 10th distance. He knows he's being given DRS, but I think cards are gonna be put on the table once they start making their pit stops. Because sooner or later, one of those two Mercs is gonna have $2, either to undercut Cal or to defend from a possible undercut from Zebra.
Yeah,
So,
and
interesting.
our projected pit stop strategy for today shall be a medium softs. Ooh, as we
Correct.
have Cushy.
Cushy, who was defending from Roberto all the way back into P14, and I think that's gonna be it for his stint. He's gonna go for a fresh set of hard tires.
Yeah, the
Trying
hot
not to
tires
go
not really a good strategy, but a strong one nonetheless.
Yep. Hard to get them up to temperature, right?
Yeah, definitely hard to get them up. Actually, no, goes for the softs.
Ooh, he's going for a very aggressive strategy. Can he make those soft tires last to the end? I mean, it's gonna be. Ooh, it's gonna be a mission, but.
I'm telling you right now, Cushy has to be a wizard with those tires, because
Yep.
I haven't pushed those things longer than, and no, more than the laps yesterday.
Checo Perez inner spirit has to unleash now. You know, just trying to nurse those tires, be as gentle as he can with the accelerator. But I mean, I don't know. You're a driver just out of the pits. You know, you're P17. As we see, Cole Cummins and OG scrapping for P8. So yeah, as I was saying, I mean, you go out, you have grip, and you feel powerful. You know, I mean, you know that the car can hook up, but after 5-6 laps, you're like, okay, might have been a mistake to push the car.
Yeah. So Cushy going for the aggressive strategy, probably hoping for a safety car here. And as we can see, Cole Cummings DRS down the main straight, overtaking OJ.
Cutting. He's going for OG. OG boosts that position to Cole Cummins. Cole Cummins, clinical overtake. Nice, you know, speed difference, DRS difference, and ERS makes the move happen. And now OG down into P9, who now is 8 seconds clear of Sponini, so he's gonna have to see if he can follow Mr. Cole Cummins for P8. See if he can attack OG and Cole Cummins, who haven't gone into the pits yet, so they're
And following he does, but as well Zebra Strike getting a
3-second time penalty.
3 seconds.
Let's check those penalties.
Yeah, let's check. So Zebra Strike right now with the only time penalty, and that would be a track limit penalty.
Yeah. So the first driver to exceed, to give given a penalty for track limits. That's surprising actually. I mean, we're 16 laps into the race. D3, keeping it super clean, keeping it super, precise, clinical on the track. Out of 20 drivers, only one with track limits. That's impressive. That's good.
Yeah, that is very impressive. And Cole Cummings charging his way through the midfield, making his way to Eric McNerney.
He's only 4 tenths behind. I think he's gonna wait for the next DRS, trying to get a good exit out of this final turn.
Gets a great exit.
The exit he does. He slingshots his way, as I think Eric is gonna go into the pits.
Ooh, dodges down the outside.
He doesn't. He goes out the inside. Beautiful. Cole Cummins with the speed difference takes that P7 from Eric McNerney, who tried to go, who I think wanted to go into the pits, but decided he's got the pace for one lap more. But that little move has put him under threat from OG, who's now only 3 tenths and with DRS behind him. So both of them, Eric having a little look down the inside, but deciding better. But we see now that Eric is losing time now to Cole. I mean, Cole slowly starting to pull away.
Yeah,
Let's
and
see if
not
he's
only
gonna have
that,
DRS.
we gotta talk about Cal. I mean, how big of a miss is Cal? I'm
mean,
pretty
he's
sure no
cruising
one
right now.
thought
Yeah.
this season
Look at
he
him.
would have been as quick as he was in D3.
Yeah, I mean it's his redemption season. I mean he had a pretty rough season last time around in D2, and he said it, like he was looking to show what he's really capable of. He knows he can fight for wins. He can even fight for the drivers' championship, and there you see him, 4 seconds clear of everybody else in the field and just cruising, managing his tires. Nobody behind him, nobody in front of him.
Yeah, Cal just cruising his way right now,
Who else we
under
see?
no threat.
McLaren, I think he spun into the second straight. I think that was Marino, who's having, I think, overheating issues on his rear tires. So it's about time that, I mean, lap 17. I think those mediums are starting to show signs of
Yeah,
wear.
so Sanduga, as soon as you reach lap 18, these tires are gonna start biting a bit more. They're not slower necessarily, but they're definitely a bit more catchier. And what I mean by catchy is that these tires are gonna start kicking out more. You're gonna have a bit more wheel spin. You're gonna have slightly less traction in these very important traction zones in Bahrain.
And it's sudden, like it's like you don't feel it. It's just
It comes out of
you
nowhere.
go
Yeah.
out of a turn, exactly. And if you catch it, good, and if you don't catch it, we've seen what happens if you don't catch it. It's particularly here where Marino is navigating. As we see, there we go, Cushy, setting the fastest lap of the race. If he can get, I think, into P10, he might get an extra point.
Yeah, for sure.
But for now, he holds it.
Yeah, for now, he's definitely going to be holding it, but for long, he shall not. As soon as Cal gets onto those soft tires, I doubt that everyone else is going to be holding that record.
I agree. How bad, I mean, how devastating of a safety car would this be for Cushy?
Oh, it would be terrible. It would definitely be terrible. The whole field gets fresh softs, gets a free pit stop.
Zebra. As we see, Klinsmann and Freddie Russell, both of them going in for their set of soft tires, going in on lap 19. So, right, as you were saying, yeah, lap 18, 19, 20, even 21, I think it's the stop window.
Yeah, they're all decent stop windows, but as we know, the soft tires only takes 2 corners to warm up.
As different to the hard, which need a
entire lap. Yeah,
an entire lap exactly. As we see, Mr. Ethan Patel slowly up into P4. He still has the stuff to make, of course, but nonetheless, he's still up there in P4. Nobody takes that away from him, and looking to push as hard as he can in order to try and gain, that pit window. Those. How much time is lost in this pit lane? 17 plus fastest stop. So what, like 20, 21 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that.
Yeah. As we can tell so far, only 2 people have pitted so far. Lap 19. We have Stars and Hokage, only drivers with the hards.
Okay, interesting. So, and well, they should be their tires should be already up to temperature 9 and 4 that respectively. So, yeah, they're gonna push those soft tires to those hard tires to the end, and perhaps Stars, if Cushy's tires fall off, perhaps he can look at a P17 finish in the last laps.
And Cal into the pits.
So Cal making his stop, as we're gonna see Wild Fury he's gonna be the virtual leader of this race. I'm guessing Wild Fury is gonna pit next lap since his teammate Klinsmann pitted 2 laps ago.
Yeah, so Wild Fury is going to be looking to use up all that ERS, trying to get a really nice in lap here to counteract that first 2 corners that the softs have.
Indeed. As we see, Ethan Patel, I think he might go in as well. In this lap, as we see, Fitz getting a 5-second time penalty. That's bad. I mean, it's a tricky breaking point on the Bahrain pit lane, especially if you're running no assists. I mean, where do you break?
Yeah.
It comes at you super fast. I mean.
Yeah, and Cal only 12 seconds behind his teammate Ethan Patel, so that means that Ethan Patel's going to be dropping behind next to Zebra Strike or even Boberto.
Yeah, so he's fighting for Boberto right now. He's fighting for the P9, and I think he knows it. So right now, I mean, in the people that trying to push, burn all of the ERS, where it's going to be tight on exit.
And not only that, if you're the Red Bull engineer right now, do you keep Ethan out for 1 more lap to give Cal DRS to get that fastest lap?
Tricky question. I would. I mean, he's already got P1. I mean, so you see lapping, I think, one of the pins. But yeah, I would completely, because the Merc boys are gonna go for it. I mean, it's just natural that they do. Everybody's gonna try to go for it.
Okay, so Ethan Patel and Cole Cummings and Wild Fury into the pits now. Let's get on board with
5-second penalty. Oof, that's huge.
Ouch, that's gonna hit his chances. Let's hop on with Freddie Rizal here. So let's see where he's gonna come out. Okay, as Freddie Rizal goes fastest and makes it ahead of Ethan Patel.
He gets the position on Ethan Patel. He was ahead though before, if I remember correctly. So, but yeah, I mean, very good in lap, very good out from Freddie, who's showing the Aston Martin TP, Mr. Joel Curran, what he can do, what he's capable of, and yeah, showing that he can be a possible contender if he keeps the consistency up.
Okay,
so now situation update. Cal, he's P1 with 1 lap old fresh softs. Eric, he's still P2, but he still has to make his pit stop. Of course, he's still on the 20 lap old mediums. Hoof. He's making them work. I mean, I don't think his pace is dropping too quick. As we see, Klinsmann getting super tough. Ooh, this is gonna hurt Klinsmann. Huh? He's gonna lose a lot of time behind Eric right now. So he has to he needs to get him cleared before, if he can, in this straight. But that would take away the DRS from him. So he might sacrifice just a couple more tenths just to get DRS on the mid straight. And I'm thinking Eric is gonna go in this lap, presumably.
Yep, Eric is going in this lap, but gives Clemson the DRS.
But gives Klinsmann the DRS, yes he does.
And Cal a healthy 7 seconds away from his rifles.
He's cruising. I mean, he was already 4 seconds clear. He's almost 6-7 seconds now, so commanding lead by the Red Bull driver. If he keeps it on track, if he keeps it clean, I mean, should be an easy win. As well, Fury, he gets the move done on Zebra Strike, who has a 3-second time penalty, so perhaps Zebra knows he has a time penalty, decides better, as we see the Ferrari driver Spunini, 130.6 fastest lap of the race. So right now, it's 1 point extra to the Ferrari driver.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Zebra Strike right now, you're begging to stay with Wild Fury right now. That 3-second penalty is coming into play at the end of this race, and Freddie Rozelle, very
He's
quick.
coming, huh?
Yeah, very
Look at
quick.
him. Freddie's coming.
Yeah, Freddie's
The
coming,
British
and
driver
he's coming to play.
is coming.
Yeah, and he's coming to play. So
Yeah,
let's see if
well,
Freddie
it's-
can somehow, even without DRS, make his way into that 3-second gap.
And I'm pretty sure now Pitwell knows it. Like they're telling him, I'm pretty sure he knows it on his MFD that the driver ahead has a 3-second. He knows he's got the pace, so right now just put it to work. As we see OG getting close to Eric McNerney. Eric, who's got fresh softs, and now I think battles are going to start to happen. I mean, drivers on fresh softs, everybody trying to look for that final position. As we see Kyle, look at that, 30.0, 6 times faster than the previous fastest lap. As we see, we see Pylon getting feisty with Boberto. Is he gonna go for the move? Pylon going for the inside. Who's gonna
Gets
break later?
touched.
As I think, and they touch a bit, but no damage made. As Fitz, he's got front row seats for this. Perhaps he can gain something out of this. See
Pylon going
flash.
off track. Oh my god!
my God.
Boberto just
That's-
pushing Pylon.
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna get looked at. But yeah, perhaps blind spot. I don't know. But that makes the Ferrari driver lose a position to Fitz, as Fitz gets a very good exit, slingshots his way into the main straight. Boberto going super defensive. As Fitz trying to get closer, he gets closer, but it's not gonna be possible.
Okay,
Goes
Boberto's.
towards the outside. Wait, late braking, super late braking.
Oh,
He forgot
as
the parachute,
Pylon
super late.
makes his way inside, forgets to shift.
That would have been an amazing overtake, but whew, tight, clean racing. As we see him, due to that unforced error, he loses a position to Kushi. Kushi was on the charge, huh? He knows he's got the pace, he knows he's got the tires, and look at that. Look at how he eats them both on the turns.
Yeah, but Cushy with 8 lap old softs, his tires should be dropping off by now, so he's gonna have to be fighting with a struggling Alfa Romeo.
I agree. I completely agree. But let's see. I mean, Kushi, perhaps these soft tires still feel a bit better on him. But yeah, as we see him eat up a bit that turn, which is gonna force him to burn some DRS. Stars, meanwhile, comfortably in P15 after his misfortunes of DCs and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, good pace. Top 15, looking good. Up in front, Pylon up again, trying to return that favor to Kushi. He's gonna have to get super close into this back straight. It's a shame that there's no DRS in this back straight. Would love to have seen it. To have seen it. But oh
Cushy
well.
going into the pits?
Why?
Not deciding to finish his stint.
Yeah, I mean, probably another fastest lap, perhaps. I mean, at this point, what the hell? I mean, what do you lose? We see a yellow in sector 2. Is that a Red Bull?
Is that a Red Bull?
No, it's not. Okay.
Okay.
I think it's.
It was Cushy. No? No, Marino?
No. I think it was Marino. Yeah. Because we see Marino lose. He was in P16 before. I think he had a little spin.
Oh,
Sorry about
Marino.
that, folks. I mean, it's a bit hard to follow the
The race.
track mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to
But
let's
yeah.
go to Pylon. Most of these drivers, 2 second, 6 second, 3 second gaps, very not so close racing so far. Only we've seen
But
close racing in the back.
we see the zero US train, and then up ahead we see Zebra with Bob Fury, but Zebra knows he's got a time penalty, so he's just sticking behind as Pylon is sticking into that gearbox of Roberto. Pylon, I think he's gonna go for the move this time. He's gonna pull the shoot super late. It goes deep. He has the inside line. Leaves space for Roberto. Roberto is now gonna have the inside for the next S. And they're gonna go side by side. Pylon decides better of it, decides to stick into the back, and now he's gonna have DRS into the next straight. So 4 laps to go. If you wanna push, it's now. I mean, if you wanna burn battery, as we're seeing, I mean, it's now. Seeing red lights now, seeing flashing lights right now, I think it's gonna be normal. As we see Roberto getting a bit loosey-goosey in that apex, and that's gonna, cost him a bit of time. Pylon, who's gaining, pulls out of the slipstream. Is he gonna go for it? Decides better of it and pulls
Yeah,
back.
and also Pylon and Babito, the only drivers tussling right now. Pylon makes a great overtake move on the outside.
He slingshotted his way into turn 2. What a great exit he had, and he successfully gets that P11 from Roberto. But now, I mean, he's gonna have to settle for that because Fitz is 10 seconds away. But I think he does have a 5-second time penalty.
And not only that, Babito fighting Pylon on the hard tires.
Yeah, he was on the hard tires. Ooh, that shows commitment right there. I mean, knowing you have the worst tire, but still going for it. I mean, that's racing spirit right there. And both of them keeping it relatively clean.
Okay, so let's take a second look at these penalties, Sandunga. So we have Zebra Strike, Ethan Patel, Fitz Dickwell, NVA, Josh Bonsley, and Cole Cummings. Cole Cummings, 1 lap behind the race.
I think no, he had to be a DC issue. He was, I mean, after the
Oh no,
explain-
he's disconnected. He's disconnected.
Oh, okay. That was, he's ghosting. Because he did a pretty good quality. I mean, he was up there. And shame that.
Yes,
there's connection issue. But
so everyone, it seems that the grid has really not bunched up, and what you're looking at right now should be the finishing order. So unless
should.
something magical happens and both Mercedes spin out,
never
Cal
know.
Klinsman and Wild Fury should be your podium sitters.
And they would take over the constructors lead in P3. Look at that, Toto Reeves. Look at that.
Okay, before this race ends, I gotta say something. Freddie Rizal, out of nowhere, last to 5th, definitely my driver of the day.
Looking to lap his teammate right now, Josh, who I think he's a bit out of shape for Bahrain, because I know Josh. I mean, I've raced with him earlier seasons. He's got pace. I mean, once he gets that lap done, oof, he makes you sweat. Like he makes you work for it. But now, I mean, I think he's having
Josh.
trouble adjusting to these new cars. No.
Yeah, I've heard from the Alpine TP himself. Josh Bonsley is having troubles with these new cars.
Yeah, I mean, they're tricky. That's like if you're the type of person who likes understeery, boaty cars, or like cars that don't move as much under braking or sudden turning. I mean, you're gonna have a bad time because these cars are, according to me, they're nervous. They like to oversteer. They're snappy. I don't know. But
and you, Sandunga, have your race right after this. How are you feeling about that?
I do. I mean, I'm gonna have a quick snack before, just to get ready, to get those calories, those proteins pumping, and yeah, I mean, pretty technical circuit, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do as
Awesome.
as Rebu says about Freddie Rust finally turns on force feedback, and what do you know? The wheel sinks.
Yeah,
There you go, Freddie. You see? You see what you can do?
Yeah, Zebra
good.
Strike stuck behind the Mercedes. Maybe Zebra Strike's like, you know what? I'm just gonna play this safe. I'm gonna finish.
Yeah.
I'm fine with P4.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 seconds. I mean, even that's the thing. I mean, I think he was debating, like, if I make the overthink, can I pull 3 seconds on Wild Fury? And I think he said no. Perhaps I can't, or perhaps I don't want to try. Like you say, it's before first race of the season. Before for Haas, it's huge points for the constructors, for the combined constructors. So yeah, I mean, and Ethan Patel, I mean, down to from P19, P20 to P6. Hell of a drive, hell of a recovery.
Yeah, Eric
And-
McNerney showing strong pace in the beginning, sadly having some incidents.
Yeah, true. I mean, now he's sitting in P7, relatively a good position. He had some good tussles, and yeah, looks like, as you say in this, I mean, anything can happen. It's racing, but one lap, I mean, 1.5 laps to go, 2 laps to go, and if everything stays like that, we're gonna have Cal winning the Division 3 opening race here at Bahrain. 7 seconds clear, huh, from the rest of the field. Not too shabby.
Cal with a semi-dominating performance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he looked like super clean, composed driving. We didn't see any mistakes from him, so
Okay, so
like-
Sanduga, I did tell you there was nothing happening on the race. But hold on a second.
What?
Barbato is now
Ooh.
trying to get around Pylon.
it's because Pylon's tires, Roberto knows, I mean, there's not 1 lap to go. I think Pylon's tires are like, what, 8?
Yeah, let me check real quick first. Pylon size on 8 laps, and Hodge should be better than 8 lap old softs.
Yep, so now I think Roberto knows. He's got the deer, as we see, a yellow. I think that's Marino spun around.
So this should
No,
oh,
that's Eric. That's
Eric?
Eric.
Eric spun around?
Eric. Because 15 seconds away from Ethan, I think.
Okay, so let's hop on with Barbato here. Let's go all cinematic. And let's see what he can do on these closing stages of the Bahrain GP.
He's got one lap.
He has
Obviously,
1 lap,
Cal-
and Pylon and him on extremely low ERS, so this is going to be a battle of DRS.
and tires, and grip, and composure,
And skill.
and skill, and
A lot of
that
things.
it's gonna be a fun battle. As we see, let's see Roberto trying to get a good exit. He's gaining, huh? He's gaining, trying to get into the vacuum.
When Pylon just
Aaron going
sends it!
super defensive. Wow. That's all right. He sends it a bit too hard. It goes way out of track, and that's gonna give Roberto the P11 position.
And speaking
Let's
of
see if-
positions right now, Zebra Strike, Wild Fury are all extremely close.
Yeah. 1 second. Wild Fury is 4/10.
Oh,
and
and-
as we see, Cal wins.
Wow.
Cal is gonna cross the finish line.
Yep.
He wins your Bahrain Grand Prix, followed by Klinsmann in P2 and Wild Fury P3. Very nice job from Red Bull, very nice job from Mercedes, and very nice job from Haas, who
Comfortably.
to secure, comfortably to secure P4. Sorry,
Yes, we all have
Freddie
those
Russell.
moments.
Freddie Russell P5, good showing from the Aston Martin driver.
Oh,
And
Cole Cummings with
Patel,
a
hell of a
oh, you know,
recovery.
Cole Cummings disconnected. Yeah. With another 5-second penalty.
Yeah, unserved penalty. Yeah, so well. I mean,
So
it's
again,
sometimes
we
too
have
much.
Cal, Klinsmann, Wild Fury, Zebra Strike, Freddie Rizal, Technic Speedy, also known as Ethan Patel, Eric McNerney, the resident Flat Earther, OJ, Spanini, and Fitz. Round up. Oh no, not Fitz. Sorry, Babito. Round up your top 10. So, have we had any surprises this race?
Well, I was telling you that I was surprised with the amount of low track limits we were seeing, but I guess that changed as we saw a couple more drivers grab onto those penalties. But overall, I mean, good showing from Freddy, excellent showing from Zebra. OG securing a P8 finish. So all in all, I think I'm amazed by the Mercedes performance. P2 and P3. I mean, they're
Yeah, driver of the day, Freddie
Red Bull,
Rizal.
no,
Driver of the day, Freddie
driver of the day,
Rizal. Not
yeah, I mean,
not surprised.
solid drive.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get some of the.
Yeah, let's
of
see if
the
we can
pole position.
yeah, indeed. Let us see if we can get some of our drivers in here.
Well, we do have Cal who's on
Let's
the
just
waiting room. So
give 1 second so I can take this off,
no
and then
props.
we'll bring them in.
No props. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as you could see, exciting, very exciting Grand Prix, Division 3 Grand Prix, tight racing, good battles. one or other off track, but nothing nothing too serious. And yeah, looks like not even one driver came opting for the soft medium. Everybody going for medium soft, and yeah, I mean, exciting race. I I really enjoyed it. How about you? Any thoughts?
Um, Interesting race. I was not expecting Cal to have such an amazing drive like he did, so he has impressed me.
All right,
So
that's good.
nice. Let's start bringing in these drivers. So let's bring in
All right,
Cal, race winner by 6 seconds.
let's get him in.
Thinking.
Okay, Cal,
Cal,
talk
let's go.
me through that race.
I mean, not much really to talk about. I never got just got pole and got a good start. Started in first, didn't get past, and tried to break DRS by lap 3 and took off.
I
Um,
mean, commanding drive.
I,
We were talking about it with Thermo. I mean, you were pretty much on your own world. No one behind you, no one ahead of you. Just you at your own pace. I mean, pretty composed. So did did you get a bit bored at any point?
did I get what?
Bored.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say bored. I was trying to focus because
Gotcha.
really didn't want to spin. That's what I was worried about because
Okay.
I've done that a lot. So whenever I got my gap, the X amount, I would let off and try to just maintain that gap and try to cruise around, and not push it.
Yeah, but Cal, it seems like you've had a very clean race too. Zero warnings.
Yep.
Surprising or just keeping it safe?
A little bit of both. I mean, I've been practicing a lot, so I mean, I like this game a lot better than the previous one. But yeah, I kept it safe. I stayed off the curbs.
All right,
Awesome.
that's pretty good. So right now, I mean, you're leading the D3 championship. Are you aiming to secure a World Drivers Championship?
That's the plan.
All right, perfect. Nice. So anyhow, good luck. Again, congrats on that commanding victory, and I'm pretty sure uh, the Red Bull people are happy to have you on board.
Yep. Happy to have him too.
All right, man.
Awesome. See ya.
All right.
Good race.
Yep.
Now, P2 was
P2 was Klinsman, so I'm
Klinsman.
waiting for him. Wait, Klinsman is. Wait.
Mr. Colin Edwards. Congrats on P2, and talk us a bit about your race. What was going through your mind?
I tried to hang with Cal for the first 4 or 5 laps or so, and then I realized that that wasn't going to happen. So I kind of settled in, and Wild Fury and I were just trying to keep Zuber behind us for the most part. We couldn't quite break DRS, and then when we finally got him throughout the pit phase, he got back in Wild Fury's DRS. So, um, but it worked out. We finished where we should have, and had some good teamwork to go along with it. So it was I think it
Yeah,
might
Colin.
have gone a little bit in that direction.
So during that race, Wild Fury sticking behind you for the most part, was there any Mercedes, Valtteri James team orders going on?
No, I knew he was catching me. We weren't in comms, but we raced together quite a bit,
Okay.
so we know each other well. I noticed he was catching me, and then once he got to a comfortable spot where I knew I could let him by and not let Zebra by too, then I just lifted into turn one and let him slide by on the inside, and it was as choreographed as it could get without us being in comms.
All right, that's good. I mean, but you must have been relieved once you saw Zebra pick up that 3 second time penalty. I mean, meant that.
Yeah, it definitely it kind of changed my outlook on the final stint. I was I was thinking of backing up a bit to let Wild Fury get in my DRS. As soon as that penalty came up, I decided against that, and I just kind of cruised until the final couple laps. And he was running a little low on fuel, so I backed off and let him get my DRS. But I don't think Zebra was going to try anything with this penalty anyway. I don't know him, but wouldn't have been the play, I don't think. And it didn't seem like he was too antsy to try it. So
Yeah, it
we
looked
knew.
like that. That's what we were commenting. I mean, looked like Zebra was comfortably staying in your DRS, trying to get pulled along. But yeah, pretty much very well managed. You're now leading the constructors championship. So are you expecting to lead Mercedes up to the top spot?
I don't know if I'm gonna lead us per se. Wild Fury's quick, but you know, we'll halfway through the season, maybe less. We'll figure out which one of us is in play, and we'll go from there.
And one last thing,
Understand.
Colin, were you surprised about the gap from P1 to P2 qualifying times? I mean, you did a 28.4, and then Cal just came out of nowhere and dropped a low 28.1.
Yeah, I knew I was in P2 and I didn't know what his time was, and then when the time screen came up, I just kind of chuckled to myself like, all right, well.
That's good though.
But I tried, but
Yeah.
after
And-
about 5 laps, I was
Yeah.
gonna have to drain every bit of battery I had to stay with him, and that wasn't gonna play out well for me. So
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the race, and congratulations on P2.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And
that-
now this is for your P3 finish, Mr. Well Fury. Congrats on P3 on the final podium position, and a very very good race. Very concentrated, very very good race. So why don't you talk us a bit about your race?
Yeah, it was a clean race. I mean, I had Klinsman and Zebra, within a second of me. It seemed like all race. I wasn't really battling Klinsman for position since we're teammates. Just want to maximize Mercedes points, so didn't fight him too hard, but just wanted to keep Zebra, behind us. And then I saw he picked up that 3-second time penalty, so I wasn't too worried. But overall, it was a clean race. Got to play some team games with Klinsman, and glad to get a double podium for the Mercedes team.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see Mercedes. You guys weren't even in comms together, but you guys had such good teamwork, I saw.
That's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
chemistry.
we raced in a few seasons of another league together as competitors, not as teammates, but we know each other's racing style very well, and I think we both had a shared understanding going into it that we weren't gonna battle each other too hard and just try to maximize points.
Yeah, for sure, Wild Fury, I would love to see what you two can do in comms, so I'll be looking forward to that in Hungary.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, all right. And there you have it, ladies and gents. That's your top 3 finishers. That was your podium, and get ready because in 1 week we have more ZRL D3 action coming at you live from Hungary.
And not only that, in approximately 36 minutes, we have D2. Yeah.
Yep, D2. Yep.
Where you'll be seeing
you're-
your one and only Mr. Sandunga cutting through the field.
Let, let's see. Let's see about that. I don't know about that yet, but we'll see.
Okay,
All right.
so
ladies
it's
and
been
gents.
a great stream, and we will see you guys next week.